I refused to attend my cousin's wedding after she asked me to dye my ginger hair. So my cousin Amy is getting married, and apparently my natural strawberry blonde hair is going to completely ruin her perfect day. She's got this whole blue, green, and purple theme going on, and somehow decided that my hair, which isn't even that red, is going to clash with everything and steal her spotlight. The whole thing started when she called me about the dress code. Everyone has to wear those specific colors or security will literally bar you from the door. That should have been my first red flag. Who needs security to enforce a color scheme? But then she drops the bomb about my hair. She tells me I need to dye it dark brown for her wedding day or get a short brown bob wig. Not just any wig, specifically a short brown bob. Like she'd thought about this for way too long. When I asked why, she said my hair looks like Merida from that Disney movie and it's going to draw attention away from her. Here's the thing, my hair isn't even that red. My parents are way more ginger than me, and my sister who's 8 months pregnant has longer, more ginger hair than mine, but Amy never said anything to them, just me. I laughed it off at first because I thought she was joking, but she kept pushing. She even posted on Facebook asking anyone with hair past their waist to cut it. Nobody replied, which should have told her something. My aunt, Amy's mom, called to apologize and begged me to just go along with it. She said Amy was stressed about the wedding and just wanted everything perfect. But perfect doesn't mean asking your family members to change their natural appearance. The worst part? Amy actually posted about this whole thing on Reddit thinking people would take her side. She showed me the post, all confident that strangers on the internet would validate her crazy demands. When it backfired and everyone called her out for being ridiculous, she tried to negotiate with me. Negotiation apparently meant her offering me 3 options. Dye my hair, wear the specific wig she picked out, or don't come. No compromise, no middle ground. Just complete control over how I look at her wedding. I'd already bought my dress, a beautiful one that actually goes perfectly with their color scheme. The money came out of my own pocket, so it's not like I owed her anything. But she was still fixated on my hair being this massive problem. The whole family got involved. My parents came over to try talking sense into me, but they couldn't get anywhere with Amy either. She kept insisting my hair was this flaming red disaster that would ruin all her photos, which is insane because if you actually look at my hair, it's more blonde than anything else. What really got to me was when she said security might not let me in if I showed up with my natural hair. Like she'd given them specific instructions to watch out for the girl with the wrong hair color. The mental image of being turned away at the door because of my genetics was so humiliating. My mom tried to play peacekeeper, suggesting maybe I could just style it differently or wear it up, but Amy shut that down immediately. She wanted it completely brown or covered up, period. No creativity, no solutions that didn't involve me fundamentally changing my appearance. The whole thing felt so personal, like she'd been looking for a reason to exclude me and finally found one she thought was reasonable. But asking someone to dye their hair for your wedding isn't reasonable, it's controlling and weird. I kept thinking about how uncomfortable I'd be at the wedding. Even if I gave in to her demands, she'd probably spend the whole day staring at me, making sure my wig was on straight or my hair dye hadn't faded. I'd be walking on eggshells instead of celebrating. The family pressure got intense. Everyone kept saying I was being dramatic and that it was just one day. But it wasn't just one day. It was my cousin telling me my natural appearance was unacceptable, that my hair was somehow offensive enough to require changing. So I made my decision. I told Amy I wouldn't be attending her wedding. The fallout was immediate and brutal. Half the family called me selfish. The other half quietly admitted they thought Amy was being ridiculous but didn't want to rock the boat. Amy's response was to double down. She sent me pictures of the exact wig she wanted me to wear and links to hair salons that could dye my hair the right color. Like I hadn't been clear enough about my answer.